Andy Pattison has been in SECAmb a long time. When I first encountered him, he was an operational manager at Tongham in Guildford area, and as an EOC manager for me, Andy's always been really great and supportive and helpful. Andy
is responsible for getting TRIM to where it is now in the Trust. He started a pilot way back, about 2 years ago now, and his dogged determination to bring this programme into the Trust has paid off. He worked with me for 6 months to develop TRIM, during which time we trained 120 practitioners, 15 coordinators and 4 train-the-trainers. Andy is one of those trainers, and although now he's gone back to his role as OM, he remains the Trust ambassador for TRIM, so he's in fact our TRIM ambassador. So if anyone ever wants to know about TRIM, any external organisations, Andy's your man, because he, just talking about it, his enthusiasm, his knowledge, and just his belief in knowing that it works is what matters. Andy's work is of a huge benefit to staff, and in the Wellbeing Hub we're now able to bring in all the administrative functions to support the process, and also the referrals that come in from the practitioners. Any that are identified as high risk, we will support the treatment, meaning that the staff that need support and care get that now, and that's down to Andy.
So the reason I nominated Andy for the ward is because TRIM started off as a very small trial, and Andy was one of the first people to be trained to do trauma risk incident management, and he always felt it was unfair that only a small amount of staff benefited from this really valuable service, and he was always willing to travel out further to help staff that weren't in the Guildford area, and I utilised him quite a few times to help EOC staff who'd dealt with traumatic calls. So he spent the last about 18 months now selling it to senior managers, writing the policies, recruiting the right people to the role, and actually training staff himself to be able to deliver and be practitioners in trauma risk incident management. Because of this, we now have over 100 staff in SECAmb trained to be practitioners, coordinators, and we even have 4 of our own staff members that are trained to actually deliver the training, so that we can continue to build our support for our staff and keep looking after their welfare. And this is pretty much all down to Andy's determination and continued belief in the fact that welfare of our staff is the most important thing.
His leadership on bringing TRIM into the Trust is immense. I just think he's fantastic, and I know that his continued support of TRIM in the Trust and his role as ambassador is going to carry on, so he'll carry on the fantastic work.
I think it's great that Andy's receiving this award. I have always found Andy really supportive, and I think it's good that now he'll know that everybody else appreciates him as well.